Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corrupt, back again with another great gameplay. This is actually a really high scoring gameplay. I get loads of kills and I get loads and loads of deaths, but that's alright. This commentary has a purpose to it, and this gameplay's got a purpose that backs up the commentary. And what this commentary is going to be about is why teammates suck and how you can be a good teammate that won't make me think teammates suck anymore. And the main reason I'm stating this is because I've been playing lots of games lately where, like, I'll do amazing. This is a game I do amazing. I'm playing the objective, and I'm getting tons and tons of kills. I'm doing great. But at the same time, we lose. This is actually a losing gameplay. We lose this game. I drop an insane amount of kills, I do get some deaths, more than I normally would post on YouTube, but like, I'm doing everything that I can, and my teammates are just sucking it up, and we lose. And that stuff drives me insane. I'm using a great gun, the PP90 with extended mags. It's a good weapon choice for me. I've got an FMG9 with extended mags, which is a great secondary. It's essentially just as good as a Kimbo, but less noobish, so people don't yell at you for using it. And it's got more ammo in it, so you can, like, wail it at people. So it's a great secondary weapon. I got perks that I like, and this is a bare bones gameplay, so I don't have to worry about kill streaks. So generally speaking, I got a good setup going on here. And, like, I don't know, teammates just weren't helping me out this game. They were just dying a lot. They weren't watching where they should have been watching. They were just not playing the objective. They were just doing pretty much everything wrong. And I was doing a lot of things right. Like right here, you see me, I'm pushing up small and trying to keep the enemies off of the objective. And I'm doing a good job. I'm holding them back so that our team has more than enough time to capture B. I'm doing a good job at it, and like that's what needs to be said. I'm holding them back. At this point, we're losing C, but regardless, I'm keeping the enemies back. So why teammates suck? They can really ruin good games. They really can, and they can ruin gameplays, and they can ruin the game in general. People ruined Modern Warfare 2 by noob tubing overbearing amount. That ruined the game. People, what's it called? Ruined. I mean, they didn't ruin, but people got like all that overpowered stuff people talk about. It's only overpowered because everybody's using it. When the Type 95 was overpowered, I couldn't get into a gameplay without seeing somebody using the Type 95. I apologize, my phone just vibrated. But people complain about these things that are overpowered, and it's just because everybody uses them. Like, nobody complained about the UMP and the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. They were quote-unquote overpowered. They were better than every other weapon in that game, but they had other things to complain about, and everybody used them anyway, so it was just like, I don't know. But anyway, one of the things I want to talk, the main topic of this is, of course, why teammates suck. So it's just like, how can you be a good teammate is focusing on the minimap. You get this amazing heads-up display, or HUD, when you're playing Call of Duty. It's fantastic. You get a minimap that shows you every position of every single one of your teammates, and you can abuse the hell out of that. You also get, your ammo count and all that, so you can always keep an eye on that. You get the score, which is a great thing to keep an eye on. And also, most importantly, is you get within that minimap, you also get to see where the enemies are. Every now and then, I'll even like lay prone and just hit the start button when there's a lot of enemies shooting, because you get the whole minimap then, and you can see exactly where they are, and you can see exactly where your teammates are, and that's really important. So if you want to be a good teammate, what you need to do is, you can screw around and whatnot when you're winning rather, but while you're losing, pull out a weapon that you're good with, and focus on the minimap. Don't hug your teammates, but also don't go out in the middle of nowhere. Stay a safe area with your teammates so that they can clean up the kill if needed, but stay far enough away that, like, the enemies, if they kill your teammates, you'll still be able to pick up that kill, and they won't get a double kill, or triple, or quadruple. The main reason for montages is, teammates sucking, because, if a good team should never, ever get collateraled on, or triple killed on, or anything like that. It's just not how it works. Like, that just shouldn't happen. Regardless, so within that, it's also more than just a minimap. It's playing the objective. Personally, I'm gonna just flat out say I don't like playing the objective. I would rather run around and just go get kills and spawn trap and whatnot. But when it comes down to it, when you are actually losing a game, like, I care so much about my win-loss ratio that I'll hop on the objective. My win-loss ratio is like a 3.4 or 3.5 right now, and that's what I care about. I don't care about my KD. KD comes with win-loss. So that's a big important thing to focus on with that. Anyway, continuing on with the topic of why teammates suck. If you guys actually look, we're actually doing fairly well right now. You know, we have our 2 flags and all that. It's a fairly close game. We are losing, I believe. You know, I can't actually see the thing right now. But, you know, it's a fairly close game right now. And I'm doing great. You guys can see I'm running around. I'm tearing it up. You know, sadly, I am using an M16. Not my gun of choice. But, with rapid fire, it's not too bad. But, you know, it's difficult for me to be playing right now. But I'm still tearing it up. And these guys, my teammates, if you actually look at them, they're in bad positions. Look up at the minimap. Our teammate, we're leaving so many like holes open in the map for enemies to break through, and then we're trying to, like, my teammates are all rushing over to where the enemies are. The enemies are changing the spawn, and then they're rushing back. A little fail aim there, and that was pretty much my fault, that whole death. I was just shooting in a straight line, and the guy was strafing. You know, nothing I could do. Beautiful turn on right there. Check that out. But, again, like, you'll notice, I'm always up near the objective. Yes, I'm pushing their spawn, but I'm not pushing I've always been able to get back and defend B every single time, no matter where I am. You'll see we lost A, but I'm pushing back to that. Well, actually, no, we caught C, so I'm actually pushing up to that spawn trapping position that I like to go through, which is pretty much on the stairs that are kind of behind me now. I guess I was staying in the tunnel for a minute or two. But, you know, even look, there were just 3 of us in this one room. I shouldn't have ran through there, but still, 3 people in that room, that's just not working. You only need 1 person in one room at any given point. Even though there's 3 windows there, I mean, if one person's looking out the window, that's just like begging somebody with a decent ACR shot to pick off that whole window, or anybody with a decent grenade. Freaking Genetic got in there, and the reason I use him as an example is because his nades are beautiful. If he got in there, that would be it. Game over. But again, you see, I'm even making long shots with this PP90, but because I'm trying to hold the enemies back. You'll see they should not be in that hallway right there. We should be pushing them back far enough. And that's just something with teammates that you need to worry about. So, like I've been talking this whole time about why teammates are terrible. I've been talking this whole time about how you guys can be a good teammate. Now I'm going to talk about how you can deal with bad teammates, because a lot of times that happens, especially if you hop into a game alone. I was actually just playing team deathmatch games about 10 minutes ago, and I was dropping literally like 40-45 kills per game. A couple games I was dropping like 30-20 kills, but for the most part like 40 kills, and we were losing because my teammates were just camping in corners, or they just were losing their gunfights and whatnot. And I'm aware that people aren't, you know, great at the game, and that's fine, but you need to as far as from their perspective, look at this guy jumping around trying to 360 me. That doesn't happen. You need to like just learn that even if you're being a bad teammate, you need to, like, if you're losing, don't screw around. If you're winning, that's totally fine to screw around. I do that all the time. If I get a good lead on people in team deathmatch or something, I screw around all the time, just because I can. Like, it's fun. But you know, if you're losing, don't screw around. Even if you're losing by a lot, try and come back. I mean, in any game type, you can come back from any sort of loss. I mean, in domination, sometimes you got a 3-cap to do it, but it's possible. Very unlikely if you're down by a lot, but still, try for it. Always try for the win. That's why I don't rage quit out of games. The only game type I rage quit out of is search, because search pisses me off. But that's a different problem. But yeah, so how to deal... I'm getting off topic. How to deal with crappy teammates. Pretty much what you have to do is pretend the game's a free-for-all. If your teammates are really being bad, pretend the game is a free-for-all. Pretend that everybody's your enemy and you want to stay away from everybody. If you play like that, as much as you won't be helping your team, they're not helping the team either, and that's pretty much the only suggestion I can give, is, you know, do the best that you can. A lot of times when you got 5 crappy teammates and then you're going to lose anyway, no matter what you do. Especially, like, you guys can tell by this gameplay right here, no matter what I'm doing right now, my team's going to lose, because my teammates are crappy. I mean, I even have some of my friends hopping in there. You can see Superb there, and I'm not saying it's him, but I'm just saying, like, generally speaking, we should be doing better. I think Superb's the only person in here that is actually on my friends list. But, I'm just Superb person. But still, it's just like, these games, I should not be able to get these games where I do amazing, and we lose because of my teammates. That's just something that I have a big problem with. I really hate that. Anyway, guys, now that I'm done with my ranting, we've got about a minute and 15 seconds left in this commentary. So that's where I want to bring on to the next thing. I'm going to be bringing in some new gameplays with new guns soon. I actually just got a nice P90 gameplay. I took some of your recommendations from my last video, started making some classes, getting some gameplays. The next episode of Improving Your Game, episode 4, will be about free-for-alls. I already got the gameplay for that. I just got to script it out and talk about exactly what I want to talk about. That's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to getting that gameplay out for you guys. It's actually, I'll just tell you guys right now, the gameplay I actually got for Free For All was actually a loss, but I only lost because the winners were boosting. So that's a part, obviously something I'll be talking about within the gameplay, is boosting and how that's developed and things like that. And I also got a couple gameplays where I'm going to be talking about perks, and then of course I got to talk about Black Ops 2. Then now that trailer is out, I'm actually kind of have mixed opinions. A lot of people I know are very upset with Black Ops 2, and they think it's going to be trash. Personally, I think that it's going to be good for two reasons. One, because Treyarch always keeps on top of their games. They're great with support. So I think that they'll, even if it's bad for the first week, you know, like within a week or two, they'll have patched a lot of the bad things about the game. And then the other reason I think it's going to be a good Call of Duty is because pretty much if you look at Call of Duty and the way it's progressed over the past couple games, it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. So if Call of Duty as a whole doesn't create a better game soon, like within this next game, Call of Duty's done. Battlefield's going to take over, or some other game is going to take over as that first-person shooter game everybody wants to see. And that's just how it's going to work. There's no other way for Call of Duty to go after this. You know, it'll still be a popular game, but it won't be as popular. It'll lose its like #1 slot for FPS shooters if this isn't a good Call of Duty. So I'm kind of being positive, hoping that it will be a good Call of Duty, because I love playing Call of Duty. I don't feel like having to switch to Battlefield. Anyway, guys, this has been Corrupt. Let me start up the outro. I want 70 and 19 in this game. That's insane. Peace out, guys.
Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment and let me know what your favorite part was, because I love reading the comments, the positive comments. But on top of that, I also love reading the negative comments too, because it lets me know how I can improve to make better videos to help you guys out. So if for any reason you didn't like the video, or if there was any part you didn't like, please leave a comment and let me know. And if you feel the need to dislike the video, you can do that too. But I would honestly rather you see some negative comments so that I can improve on my videos. So why don't you guys go ahead and do that now? And if you check the description of this video, there will be plenty of links to other playlists that I have, as well as my Twitter account if you happen to have one. I post anywhere from 1 to 2 tweets a day to 20 tweets a day, depending on, you know, what sort of mood I'm in, what I'm doing that day. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been Corrupt.